Hello.
Hello.
Here we are. It took yesterday off, but today we are back to play some more Ace Attorney.
Ace Attorney.
I am so not ready for this.
No, right? Like I'm
extremely sleepy. Oh god. Why am I in this window?
Hmm?
Oh god.
Oh,
That's not where I left it. Anyway, let's put the sound back. Oh, why does it sound so loud?
oh boy.
Oh my god, why are you so loud, game?
I'm glad to see that it's starting off really well.
Yeah, I'm just scared of putting it on as usual. I'm just gonna leave it here. If it's not loud enough, then too bad.
So
Like,
sad.
I swear this game changes between, like, weeks.
Just to freak you out a little bit, just to psych you.
Legitimately.
I can believe that.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I've forgotten even what we're doing.
I think we just go back to court.
For the last... Who did we pick up? Witnesses.
Vasquez.
Oh yeah.
Vasquez.
Dominique Vasquez.
Vasquez, yes, thank you. I think we just talked to her. And we picked her up and put her on the stand.
Is it Dominique? Or is it like... whatever her name is?
You know what? I don't know. But if we go back...
It doesn't matter. I'll find out her name soon enough.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Hang on, I'm going to touch the mic for a sec. Sorry.
Why?
Because it was tipped.
Oh.
Just the tiniest little bit.
No, that's fair.
But enough. Sorry if that was loud.
I hopefully it was okay. I really do not remember where we were left.
No, me neither. We went back. God, I don't remember anything.
It's only been a week.
Yeah, right? But I literally cannot remember what we did.
We had a whole thing about
We
the
had a whole
steak.
thing about the sleeping pills and the steak.
Oh, yeah, the 5-year-old photo.
Oh yeah, with the murder. And her...
Like...
She looks so different in that photo than she does.
Yeah, she does. Like...
But then it's possible that she looks different because she's pixelated. I mean, she was originally pixelated, and now this is...
Yeah.
Am I going to go and find the original photo in the pixels?
Oh,
Yes.
are we gonna do that again?
I'm going to do it. I'm not
I
gonna
just
make it, though.
I just think
wanna
it's
see it.
hilarious. Like they murdered a man on that
And they
pointy.
never bothered fixing
Yeah,
it?
and also is he holding like a hatchet?
Huh? Who?
The guy who got murdered.
Oh, it does look like he's
holding...
holding a hatchet,
Yeah.
doesn't it? But I guess maybe if they were doing like a fight scene,
Yeah.
then... Because he's got his tennis racket, because he's like the tennis samurai or something.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't remember. But yeah, hang on, let me see. Plot number 27.
Also, like, it's just so gruesome because he didn't just go over the spike, but he also took the little bow that all these spikes have.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, actually, how did that go through so quickly? Like, dude, that takes some force.
I mean, maybe they broke off or bent because they're like quite thin.
Yeah, but like, oof. That armor looks like it should not go through that easily.
Well, I mean, I guess if it's also just like cheap.
I suppose.
Ugh. Dog's choking.
The classic.
Mhm.
Oh, you also have the Path to Glory, the Samurai scrapbook.
Oh yeah, that one.
The new camera. The
I know we
Cody
used
helmet.
the samurai scrapbook for some reason or other.
Yes.
Oh yeah, to confirm that the kid went to every live performance.
Oh yeah.
I hate that I genuinely, like, I must have been so sleepy last week.
I know, just look blank.
Very little memory. We talked to Did we talk to Penny?
Yeah, we did talk to Penny quite a lot. We did the training thing. And, hello, Cunado.
Hello.
Maybe you should just play Maybe.
Play and remember as we go along. Yeah, we can do that. I'm just trying to find... Oh yeah, we talked to Professor what? Gumshoe!
Oh yeah, Gumshoe. He saved our bacon.
He is not a professor. It doesn't. The picture is really tiny.
Well then.
I know where. There it is. Yeah, no, she still looked kind of weird in it, but not as weird.
Fair.
Oh, there's a tennis ball in like the really, really close corner. I could not work out what that weird mushroom was. It's like a tennis ball.
Oh, that's a tennis ball. It looked all shiny and ours.
Yeah, right? Like
that makes so much more sense that there was a tennis ball. Like, yeah, I thought this weird orb.
No, genuinely, because on the original you can actually see the stitching.
There's no reason for that to be resized.
You can see it right at the very, very corner.
It also makes more sense. Like he knocked the guy in the face, and anyway.
Potentially, I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway.
We can assume the fact that it's now sitting off the edge of the screen means it probably wasn't important to the plot, right?
Yes.
So we can just the set dressing.
Yeah.
But no, it's really weird. Anyway,
yes. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Oh, I forgot that moving my mouth hurts like a bitch.
Oh yeah, because you bit the inside of your mouth the other day. Do you need me to take over from any of your... Are you sure? Because if it starts hurting more, I'll take over for you, okay?
Yeah.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. Oh yeah, we had the whole thing that all trials have to be sorted in 3 days.
Which is just...
Like, the fuck? Because otherwise we get too much backlog.
Something, miscarriage of justice, probably.
Yeah.
This is... Yeah.
Oh. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement.
Like, it would be bad enough if it wasn't actually, like, the death penalty, from what I can tell, as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
because they do seem to still be operating on a death penalty basis.
Do you think that's why they wanted to set it in the US? So they could be like, the stakes are high!
Yeah, the stakes are high. You have 3 dice! Guilty until proven innocent of something. Yes. Hello, Ganondoodles.
Thank you for the resubscription. Guilty until proven innocent or something. That's 2 whole years.
2 whole years.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That's party.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
Did you think? Oh, that is just such a terrible fix still, every time. Edgeworth got cake. More cake, I swear, than before. And those heads on sticks are just frightening.
Oh yeah, I forgot the mafia!
Yes!
Gosh, you saved us from the mafia! I forgot what happened.
Us from the mafia.
Yeah, she was gonna get us murdered, like...
She was. I made her, I made her French.
The French mafias also, I think, I'm sure. We have various European mafias.
Yeah, and we also have a mafia in Woking near us.
Yeah, and we almost... A friend of ours got us in touch with the mafia in the town we lived in at the time. Because they rented most places.
We almost rented a house from the mafia guy.
Yeah, I'm like,
I accidentally tracked dog shit in his car.
Oh god!
Because it was on his front lawn. I stepped on it on his front lawn, and then I had it on my shoe, and I was trying so hard not to rub it on anything. I was like, that's the closest I've ever come to disrespect.
Yeah, that was a whole thing. Yeah, he bought his own house from like the mafia and like
for cheap.
Yeah. So, my 20s were kind of wild.
Yeah.
And I dragged you along with it.
You really did. And then there was the crowbar situation.
Yeah, then there was the crowbar situation.
Well, that was before.
Yeah, that was before.
So I already had trauma.
Yeah.
And then everything else happened. Yeah, wow.
You know, that guy legitimately, he was so dodge. Like, they look really normal. Like...
Well, I mean, he looked like an asshole.
He did.
Normal.
Yeah, he just looked like your general, like,
well
rich Dutch asshole.
Yeah. But when you even scraped the tiniest bit of the surface...
Oh...
He had his fingers in so many dodgy pies.
Oh no, man, like absolutely.
And I tracked dog shit into his car.
Yeah, we can never go back to Hill.
No!
Anyway!
I certainly can't. There's a bounty on my head.
Ah, but you know, also like the living situations of the properties he rented
Oh, they were
versus
so
his own
awful.
house.
Yeah.
Which was just
One of them
marble
was
everything.
practically a garage in his own
Yeah.
backyard.
Yeah.
But which he'd like crammed like 4 different people into.
Illegal.
All of which paying individual rent
Yeah.
with like, yeah.
Yeah. That was very much like exploiting
Yeah.
people who were not quite legally in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So anyway,
yeah.
renting sucks.
Yep, it does. Shut up.
Sometimes you end up with people like that.
Yep.
And then you kindly say no, thank you. I think I'll keep on looking.
Yeah. And one of the now husband of one of my best friends from back when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
He used to work at the local golf course as a greenkeeper.
Yeah.
And he was like, the stories we hear about the local mafia. The stories I could tell. And the stories, in fact, some of which he did tell. But I do not. My goodness,
Oh my god,
Candidos!
Candidos!
Thank you for the subs, the gift subs.
Oh my gosh.
You're amazing.
I know most of these people. Thank you for gifting subs to my friends.
Yes. Gifted a total of 46. That's actually...
Holy crap.
You truly do. At this point. Bankroll my life.
That's the one.
I will be your little computer jester.
Yeah, we really need to get a little, like, animation of you with your little jester crown on.
Yeah.
Cap, it's a crap.
Bury those
Cap, it's not a
memories
crown.
in subs or something, yeah.
Yeah.
It will do. Right. Time to court.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand. D. Yeah. Probably Dolores? I don't know. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. What we truly need is a PAL alert. You're right, actually, when I was thinking of something that we could use.
You're right! We need to have PAL!
Like in the line of
Yeah.
the omnibus.
Yeah.
I need to... D's not... Yeah.
Omnibus
mentioned. I need a PAL.
You do.
We need just a button that you can spam. This
Yeah.
is PAL. PAL, 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 PAL.
Yeah, so get on it.
Alright.
We can use that across all our Ace Attorney streams.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
that's fine.
We will use that in perpetuity,
Yeah.
so I'll make it proper fire, innit? Like the omnibus.
Yeah, maybe we also need a new emote. Anyway.
Like the omnibus.
Like the omnibus.
Thank you. Yeah, I will also do an emote.
So what's
Don't
this
worry.
button? I don't know what
What's
this button
what
does.
button?
I don't know what this button does.
What are
Anything
you
could happen. I'm
do?
gonna press it.
God.
Oh, it's the spoiled season of Suspicious Soap 2024. You can't have that.
Not
one.
even 2024 anymore. I spent ages doing that. Plush omnibus when? Oh my god. Sublimation printer, get plush omnibus keychains.
Yeah, we still need the chalice.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
First things
the
first, the
second
chalice.
we get a sublimation printer, I am going to make hallowed chalice keychains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will get on the omnibus. And I will ride out of town. Anyway. Will the witness state her name and occupation? And let's remember, this is clearly an Italian lady who's moved to France for a long time and has picked up a lot of accent. D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer into Studio 2.
You know, it really offends me that he's allowed to stand in court like this, holding papers like this.
Yeah, this is very...
Like, excuse me, sir.
It does feel quite, like... Is he like that? Yeah, it's like that. He's just
Yeah.
literally...
He's literally flipping everybody off.
It is like the courtroom paper holding equivalent of pushing your glasses up with your middle finger.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Sorry,
He's
it's every
pointing
single
them
time.
at you. At Phoenix. He's just like...
You, sir.
You.
You.
You. Clowns. The lot of them. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I am not here.
Very well, Mr. Mr. Oh God! Oh, he's dead. Miss Vasquez.
Wow.
I know it's Vasquez, but you know.
Wow.
Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Wow. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
Monseigneur.
So,
Legally
Phoenix.
distinct middle finger. Yes. I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon.
I have to pay attention to times. Oh God.
Yeah, God. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. That is also noon. It ended at 4 o'clock. That is 4 hours. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Well, obviously she did it. She's a mob boss smoking an evil cigarette. No, it's true,
In
right?
court.
In court. Maybe it's an evil cigarette. Evil? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. What?
Oh yeah. Have you never seen this? Is what
Oh my
happens
god,
with the
no,
hype chest.
I haven't. Wow, also hype train. Hello. What? What?
There we go.
This is. I can't cope. Salinate. She's salinating. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table. I can't speak. Okay, once more with feeling. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer.
Yeah, where's the other bone? Well, does this woman look
right.
like she would eat T-bone steak?
She ate the bone.
Yeah.
Don't you think? I don't really wish we'd stop having to look at that, because that is not...
It's just... I know it's like the suit on the outside.
Yeah,
But
but it looks so gross. What I want to know is whether or not that's actually armor that was on the guy who died.
yeah, I do wonder.
Or something.
Yeah. It's just weird, man. And I still think that the whole, like, was it the burning unit? The thingy,
incinerator.
Incinerator, that's it. The
Burning
incinerator
unit.
is sus.
Burning you.
Yeah, well, words, man.
We found Amer's body later when we all went to Studio 1.
Yeah,
That's all. Buff.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sol take you?
The van.
Hmm?
There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over?
Van added to the court record. Van. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. It didn't seem that far, but yes.
What? No.
No.
Yeah, she's claiming though that she had to have him drive her because she was tired. Because otherwise, why the fuck would they take the van with the corpse in it?
Yeah.
Because clearly the van was what they used to transport the corpse that
Exactly.
had been dead for. But yeah, like you said, you'd think the other telltale sign would be the lack of blood from such an obviously grievous wound.
They even
Right?
mention it.
Yeah, they were all like, oh yeah, it must have like pooled inside the costume or
Yeah, and
something.
it's
Like,
like,
that fucking happens.
Yeah, legit.
Man must be missing a couple litres.
Yeah, quite.
Or are you telling me he donated blood earlier in the day and was a little low to begin with?
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Cross-examination. The day of the murder.
The day of the murder. Into the trailer. Oh, a little before noon.
Oops, this is the wrong button because that's the other game.
Yes, the victim was
there
a
we
blood
go.
donor. Yes, well, all 6 pints. Yeah.
By yourself.
donated blood like he was a bloody milkman. Yes.
And you didn't stop in the employee area.
No.
Are you always this terse? Is it terse or
Terse.
tears?
Terse is indeed.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Okay, but considering Mia didn't have any blood around her despite literally dying of blood loss, it might as well be a sort of censoring thing. Yeah, it's a good point. You don't know if I can do a sufficiently evil voice for her. This will truly test. What?
Yeah, I forgot to water my plants. I just realised.
Oh yeah.
I had something else to say in regards to this, and I forgot. Oh my god. You know, the blood. I don't think it's censored because in other cases we see the puddles of blood.
That's true, but
Like, I don't know.
it is odd. But no, they did comment on the fact that there wasn't much blood at the scene.
Yeah, they literally
So-
commented on it.
So I'm willing to believe in this case at least it's not
No,
a
it's
censoring
stuck with
thing.
me.
I think with Mia it's possible that they didn't want to because like she's pretty or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. You know what I mean? When they're like,
Yeah.
we don't want this to be all tragic, and I mean it is tragic, but we don't want this to be all like traumatizing. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Is it in this game that they show blood though, or is it in the next one?
I don't. I thought it was
'Cause
this. Maybe it
It's
wasn't
possible
this
that in this one they avoided blood
one. Well, yeah.
because you know it was kind of like the pilot for this
Mhm.
series. I don't know.
They
I
did
don't know.
not shy away from blood in the omnibus. That's
Well,
for sure.
that's very true. Although that blood looked pretty shockingly unlike blood.
Mhm.
So, ow! If you heard that loud snapping noise, that was my neck. I'm dead now. Oh,
Wow.
subtle
Guess.
industry sexism. Exactly. She's pretty, so she can have no blood in her. It's well known that the more attractive a woman, the less blood is actually contained therein. Their meat suit. Is Socket trying to murder me again? No, I'm doing this to myself.
I'm too tired for
Yeah.
murder today.
It's true. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4 o'clock.
Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more than that.
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. I'll take a nap, snaps neck. Yeah, well, it's the best way to get any rest around here. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk, it hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1.
And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering.
No. The meeting ended at 4 o'clock, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times.
You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth.
Literally his job. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Hold on. You had Saul take you? What does that mean? Dude, the judge asked!
Sorry. I'm making myself laugh and I'm trying to think of a good way to actually tell this joke, but I can't. But my brain was like Sal in the van. Salle de vin. And it's like salle de bain. And it just made me laugh even though it's not that funny. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just... Yeah. It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, alright.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and
Sorry,
I
I need to go back.
ate T-bone steaks.
And what were you doing during that time?
Pocket is tired to the point of simulating a weed barrel. That's more accurate than you think. I mean, that is exactly how I get when I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
And also just breathing.
I'm not much better.
No, I can be pretty freaking...
Yes.
What can I say? I'm just a goofy goober. But yeah. Yeah, sometimes my brain just does that to me and I don't have that enough of a filter to... Yeah. Don't hit your desk! It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oop. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer.
Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal.
No, I mean someone else.
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere.
I mean, the photo we have kind of proves that she didn't fucking eat it, but...
I mean, yeah.
Mm.
I mean, there's only one bone anyway. I could see her eat it while murdering the guy. Honestly, yeah. There's no bone, ergo she chucked it in the incinerator. To be fair, I'm actually surprised that more people didn't. There's an incinerator right there.
Yeah, legit.
I would have done that.
Yeah.
Into the trailer. Oh, a little before noon.
By yourself.
Yes.
And you didn't stop in at the employee area?
We have done this before,
Yeah,
but
no.
no.
We have done these, yes.
Yes.
Oh dear. Yeah, hold on. So what we need
Is the T-bone steak and the picture of the steak with only one bone.
Press there.
Also, how the fuck are you eating a whole T-bone steak in 15 bloody minutes? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is...
As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. Don't hit the desk, Phoenix. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at the table outside of the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can one... Sorry, Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Phoenix, you're not ready to find out.
I have very strong teeth!
I think I know how. You ate the boneless steak, you didn't eat the steak, and you ate the bone too. I want to do that top one so
badly, but
You didn't eat the steak.
hang on, let me see if the doohickey gives me the other answers. I can... The whatchamacallit, where is it? Hang on. Okay. You can carry it, I'll find them.
You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak, threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai and picking on salmonella, yes?
I think meeting the Steel Samurai probably,
Yeah.
but I have... You ate the bone too. Phoenix says, you ate the bone too. And it's like, Nick, are you sure? I mean, I love steak, but even I don't eat the bone. Hey, I don't eat it either. Mr. Wright, I too leave the bone. Can I try that again? I think I know how. You ate a boneless steak. It's elementary. You were eating a boneless steak. Mr. Wright, say you are right. What would that prove? Right, Your Honor. Nick, remember her testimony? There you go. But yeah, you can throw the bone away pretty easily. So this proves nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nick, remember her testimony. She said, I ate a T-bone steak. She said, bone. Correct! I was testing you. Yeah, sure, Nick. Sorry. Can I try that one more time was the end of it. I missed that bit of their conversation.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
But yeah, anyway. So there you go. That's why I grabbed this one.
Thank you.
To look at the pixel art and to see the comedy options that we didn't pick.
Well, let's go with meeting the Steel Samurai.
Yeah, because, I mean, we know she was picking on Salmonella.
Yeah,
that's standard.
Yeah, she was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai.
But, like, this is the thing that gets me. Okay, so if the steak was there for her to eat it in the first place, then there would still be a steak. There wouldn't just be an empty plate. There'd either be a plate or no plate.
But that's what I was saying, she eat it into the incinerator.
Well, yeah, but I guess that makes sense. But
I think it's a bit far-fetched.
Yeah, I think it is. Because also she could have... I don't know. Yeah. I feel like this one is a lot more straightforward than Chronicles here very much. But sometimes quite mystifying as well. Chucked it over the wall and it hit Mr. Monkey in the head, which is...
Oh shit, you're right. She killed Mr. Monkey.
She killed Miss Monkey.
Miss Monkey. Oh my god! I misgendered Miss Monkey.
Or is it Mr. Monkey?
Somebody
said Ms. Monkey, and then we actually said it was whichever one it wasn't.
I think it's Miss, and then I think Edgeworth called it Mr. Or maybe it's the other way around.
I think it might be the other way around. And we were like, oh, I didn't know it was a girl monkey. It's Mr. Monkey then. Okay.
It's Mr. Monkey. Okay, no, he called
So yeah, he called it Ms. Monkey, which I think...
Yeah,
was it Kinano or Dio who theorized that was because he's pretending he doesn't like the...
He doesn't
Steel
pretend to be a nerd. No, he pretends that he's not. Yeah.
He pretends he's never heard of this studio before. Also, I'd like also to point out that her face in this image looks like it is still the pixels, but like not.
It kind of also looks like she's a Klingon.
Yeah. Really peculiar. It's like she's still got the slight pixelation.
Yeah.
But also not. Edgeworth said Mrs. to pretend he doesn't know. Yeah. Yeah, because Edgeworth's a loser and we love him for it.
And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. No, I don't think it was with her own hands.
Yeah.
If you looked at her.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright!
She does look like she lifts.
Isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear.
Yes.
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
Oh god, look, it's showing us what we're gonna lose.
Oog.
I mean, you couldn't, could you? Like...
Yeah, but do we actually... No, yeah.
Okay, I'll go save so people don't get the heaps.
Please do. Thanks very much. Doing it for us. Yes, she murdered the guy or something and then the break was over, so she chucked the steak away to pretend she did a normal break. No, that makes sense, actually, yeah. That does make sense. That was me kind of thinking, like, yeah, but getting rid of the whole steak... Yeah. No, it works. That works better than... Yeah. It works.
Anyway, I don't think she would have used... I'm on team, we didn't use it. We've literally been shown that yeeting people on that fence can kill them nice and...
quite happily. But there is only one bent fence post, so are we saying that she righted it and then bent it again?
I mean...
Potentially.
Potentially, yeah.
Admit she doesn't because we will suppose what the alternative weapon is. Good point. Yeah, we'll do that. I, right?
Yeah, you couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What?
Also, it's broken. There's no way in
Yeah,
hell.
quite. It's taped together. You can't murder somebody with that.
What's the meaning of this?
Look.
The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
Well, the
also had no
spear's a
blood on
liar.
it.
You can't trust its testimony then, can you? Ergo, it's not the murder weapon. The end. Sorry, Carol.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Yeah, we'll use the photograph, I guess, maybe? Unless what's in page 2 of our...
Hold on.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's just the pills and... What's
Yeah.
the very final evidence we've got?
the van.
Oh, yeah, the van.
Truck
Okay,
Kun is here.
Truck-kun is here. It wasn't Truck-kun who murdered him this time.
So, shall we use?
Make a knife out of anything Guy would like to disagree. Yeah, okay, fair.
Do we just want to use the samurai weapon itself?
What?
I mean, which item do you want to use? Like,
The photograph of the... That,
yeah, we'll try.
surely? Is that not... Maybe?
We'll try.
I thought...
Yeah, it is. No,
No?
wrong, Mr.
Oh.
Wright. But I haven't said anything yet.
My bad.
I know well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence.
Wow, okay. I
Oh,
can
that's-
sense it too, with my fey blood.
That's really fucking funny. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing.
What?
Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Present your badge, Phoenix. No, like what, though?
Oh, wait. Right, that was the sleeping...
Because, yeah, the sleeping... Oh, breaking the shaft has been mended
Yeah.
with duct tape, I guess.
That's what I
that...
meant, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Is this right? Oh, yeah, I present my proof. I wasn't sure, like, you know.
Sorry.
It's okay, the so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, sorry. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now, tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? I'm sorry for making you pick the wrong thing.
Okay.
Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane?
Are you even aware of what you're saying?
If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? Yes, I can tell you.
I guess, yeah. I suspect, anyway.
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon then.
Yeah, it's gotta be the photo now, right?
Look at this photo.
Yay.
Yeah. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. But no clocks on. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. No, we can't. We have to finish it today, Judge.
Yeah, exactly. We can't suspend it. We have rules about these things.
Ah,
Oh my god.
Mr. Wright, what is this all about? The photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo. See how the fence post pierced him through the chest.
What? Are you saying?
Yes. Oh my god! Gross!
Koboldiversary!
Holy heck,
Wow.
6 months streak and
6 month
14
streak,
months in
Goose.
total.
Amazing.
Thank
Also,
you for
hello.
sticking with us. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside of Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago.
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, the kid probably saw him coming along in the costume.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did he see? Yeah. Who beat him up in this costume? I wonder. Oh wait, yeah, no, hang on. Maybe he saw them. He got lost in the woods, didn't he?
He did.
He got lost and turned around. So
Yeah.
I reckon that either he saw this and he lost, or he saw him being like manhandled into the van.
Mm-hmm.
But probably saw this.
I think so, yeah.
I reckon. Because this is a fight that he lost.
Yeah.
Because he was in the samurai costume
Uh-huh.
for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it was to like prove
Yeah, that he could still
that he
do
could
it.
still do it.
Uh-huh.
Like he could still be the samurai.
Yeah.
But yeah, he made up the testimony that he saw the samurai win every fight. But he was traumatized that he saw him lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a remix song about this case on YouTube, but you're also pretty sure it has spoilers. Probably very likely. I think there's a remix song about most of the Phoenix Wright games, right? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing stuff.
You deny that what I say is true.
Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less.
Yeah.
Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She couldn't have dealt with it. I bet she could move it, and she had another way.
Yeah, she had another
Yeah,
way.
she had another way.
It's not
What
like
if she had
carried
another
it
way?
herself?
No, quite, to move the body, other than with her own hands.
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Trockcorn.
Being pushed up the stairs in a fight doesn't quite sound like alike, and the kid was in the bushes, like they're on the side when he saw it. I mean, yeah, true, but maybe he saw her wrangle him out of the van or something. I don't know. But yay, Truck-kun! It's Truck-kun time!
Hold on. Present.
Time to isekai this corpse!
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Maybe they had a short spat beforehand and he rushed her in a rage. That's also possible.
That's also very true, yeah. You used the van to carry the body into Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate's costume. And this is another thing I find hard to believe. Like, this woman, you think that man, he is quite white still.
Redressing him
is
a bit weird still.
Like, fucking hell, man.
But at the same time, I don't know. Hold on, Mr. Wright. Don't forget, it was Salmonella that drove the van.
As if he wouldn't help out.
No, quite. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Of course he was.
I think probably, yeah. No, the angle doesn't make that much sense to me either, but at the same time, I think the first games weren't as watertightly thought out as the later ones.
No, it's a bit more like, oh yeah, and then there's a thing here.
And then you suspend your disbelief. Also, we're booblying in the courtroom.
Yes. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. I can't word anymore. Conspirator? Thank you. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume.
I'm sorry to hear that your pained and fatigued pain and fatigue are bad. I was going to say pained and fatigued, but then, yeah. I'm sorry to hear about it either way, Goose. Just know that, you know, we appreciate your presence, whether or not you chat.
Exactly. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to... because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood.
Fatigue.
They probably burnt it in that small incinerator.
Fatigue way.
Well, Mr. Vasquez? I'm gonna continue with Mr. Shall I continue?
Misgendering the witnesses. I mean, suspect is probably not going to get you any, but okay. No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun.
I win?
All that plastic in the little incinerator. Yeah, they must have been smelling that for miles. No wonder Mr. Monkey's head got blown off.
So, what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
I lost? Something like that?
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean... Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer?
Baffled lawyer noises, right? Who can say? Buff.
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Amel.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What?
Oh, you got the heads on sticks in a tizzy, Phoenix.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course. It's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it. But, there's no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I will be leaving.
What do I do now? Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. What would pick?
Ooh, I don't know. Ooh. Like, I'm leaning towards testify again, but at the same time, I don't know what
exactly
else we could...
gonna, like...
Yeah, exactly. Like, what else could we ask her?
Yeah, I'll just do testify again,
yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like that's kind of has to be, but also what we gonna... What?
Yeah, I'd like you to testify again. Testify again.
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright.
No, this is a Naruhodo descendant. That
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
happen.
he can't do that. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what is the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn! To come so far only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of witness Miss Vasquez. What? Mr. Edgeworth?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honour. I didn't.
I don't remember Edgeworth being this much of a fucking loser.
No. Yeah, he's definitely, it's quite a Naruhodo play, isn't it?
Legit.
Yeah,
Ah!
yeah, I agree. Clearly at some point somebody had the same mother somewhere. They are extremely distant cousins. Same brainworms, they're inherited.
Oh my god. I see. Very well.
Your Honour, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again.
You're right. Same brainworms, but no relation. That's why they're husbands.
Yeah. Like, the relation is distant enough that the brainworms are hereditary, but the genetics aren't.
Yeah.
You know, like quite a few generations apart. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honour? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself.
Are you choking on your own saliva again?
No, that's only from when I'm trying to sleep. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Are you okay? They're about as related as anyone else in Japan, maybe. Yeah, quite. Well, yes. Indeed. Verily, I say, ergo...
Again, are we sure that he's not actually not?
I was going to say body swap. Brain swap. This is Mia's doing. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? he probably realised she did it too.
But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that.
Edgeworth.
Yeah, that Edgeworth answer just now reminded me also of the time when I couldn't think of anything else to write on my IT exam at A level. So I ended up writing in the margin, C-DOS run, DOS run, in the hope that it might give the examiner a chuckle and maybe give me an extra point.
Did it?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I got a D. To be fair, I think most of that was my coursework. I was not good at A-level IT. To be fair, it was all spreadsheets. And Excel, you know, the Excel programming, where you had to make like a little maths game.
Yeah.
In Excel. And honestly, I was so bored. And then you had to like write a manual for it. And it was like... I tried to write the best manual I could, but there's only so much you can do when you've never played an educational game in your life. And the rest of it was all like database setup and shit. And by database, I mean literally like, not like how to make a database run efficiently, but like, what they called? Unique identifiers and shit.
Well, I do actually like the fact that your course at least was very focused on like, this is what will actually await you should you
I mean, yeah,
continue.
I know, but the IT teacher who convinced me to do IT at A-level promised me there'd be programming.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't mention that it was in basic.
Oh.
Like, he told me that it was like mostly programming.
Uh-huh.
He was a liar. With a unibrow. Did you try to turn it on and off and on again? That probably would have worked. I should have just eaten it. Or written, I am a fish. Probably would have worked better. And then saluted and then passed out.
Yeah, so, see, I was trying to get into IT, but you know what they gave me instead? Courses in PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Because I keep forgetting, like, a lot of people didn't actually know how to use computers. So when they said IT, what they meant is like, we'll teach you how to use a PC. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? I don't need courses on how to use PowerPoint.
We all need courses on how to use PowerPoint.
Got a perfect grade on my PowerPoint presentation. No, I did all the fancy shit.
I think I probably would have done better on my exam if I'd actually cared about what I was doing, to be fair. Like, I didn't give a shit about any of it.
No.
And nor for my coursework either, because it was just so dull.
Something to do with computers? That's IT! Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, the maths would have been okay. If I'd been warned about it. If I'd been prepared for what the course actually was. But I was like, hey, I kind of am half thinking about what, like, if I want to do this. But I don't know if I actually want to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, does it cover, like, a lot of programming basics?
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, I'm paraphrasing, obviously. I was like, what, 16? Maybe that was a hot minute ago.
Yeah.
But like, I think he lied because he wanted extra people in his A level.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt tricked, and therefore I didn't give a shit about it because I got like A's in all the rest of my A levels, and in my English AS level, which for some reason we did at the same time at that point. Like everything, it's like A, D.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was my A level after dark. Okay, yeah, anyway.
Did we read this line?
Oh, you do art, so you can design me a logo, right? I have a degree in graphic design illustration, and my dad automatically thought that meant I could do logos. I was like, no,
Dude, he himself does.
No, I know.
Piece of.
Yeah, he also is like graphic design, photography. Because back in my dad's day, Photoshop didn't exist. So he actually, that's the one cool thing about him, is that he used to do those photographs where you manipulate like the negatives together and make it look like, you know, where you superimpose one thing onto.
So fucking cool.
Like, genuinely, I always thought it was really, really amazing. And I did actually get a chance to do some of that when I was doing my art foundation. Because there was like a little bit about photography where you dabbled in it. And I was like, this is so cool! But Photoshop existed, so I was like, this is so totally useless! But yeah. Hang on. Again, you share one brain cell with like 5 other people, a cat and 4 dogs. You don't get it much. Yeah, Tiri has our combined brain cell like I think 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And she goes out in the sun and she bakes it to a gentle crisp and then she gives it back. But yeah, tell me more about the time before indoor plumbing and electricity. Yeah, I am in fact an ageless creature who has been here since the dawn of time. I assume that's what you are referring. But yeah, a crone, if you will. One of your brothers told everyone in the year below him that the German GCSE was a bit of a DOS, so loads of people signed up and like 90% of them dropped out in the first term, so he got German cancelled in your school. That checks out. Like, that's really funny. Did he intend to get German cancelled, but this is like a long game? Or did he genuinely think that German was a bit of a DOS? Or was he just trying to trick a lot of people into just signing up and doing German? Just to mess with them? Like, what was his end game? Germany got cancelled a while ago. Germany's back now. Like, oh my god, barely anybody remembers that.
Germany's now cancelling everybody else.
Germany is now... yeah, everyone else is like, no, that what... yeah. Oh... Why is this happening in our lifetimes? This is what I want to know. Everybody be nice to Germany.
Yeah.
They haven't deserved this.
No.
The teacher was very strict. He was doing it to take the piss out of the kids who would listen to him. Oh yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, presumably the German teacher had like a reputation. Those trusting fools. Cannon Turtles, no! Don't leave. We forgive you. Well, it's very clear how easy it is to just do that slippery slope, honestly. It's not, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like effing birds.
Well, it's one of those things. Sorry, no, I was going to say, what were you going to say?
No, I'm monkeying away.
Oh, no, I was going to say it's one of those things that we actually did learn about in school. Clearly not everybody did. But that's one of the things that, even in England, we learned about how easy it actually is to slide into a situation like that when the conditions are poor enough. But apparently nobody ever bothered to teach politicians that, although maybe they did actually teach politicians that, and the politicians were the only ones paying attention because they were like, oh, no, I like the sound of fascism. Fascism sounds like it might benefit me greatly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, like I was going to say, the quote is like, living through a cautionary tale fucking sucks.
Yes. Yeah. Effin Birds has it right. And yet here we are indeed. Exactly. Anyway! This is our little corner of the internet where just for a couple of hours a week we get to be goofy goobers together. So shall we get back to that? I was with Sal and Olbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. I am also Goofy Goober. A veritable silly sausage, if you will. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, "He did it!" I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
Sure thing.
Then I went home.
That's the normal reaction.
Yeah. Oh no, one of my stars has died. I need a fucking bath.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. What do you think? Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Like a sardine can, I guess. Is that what we're doing? Like putting the key in and just twisting her like she's the lid of a sardine can? I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. So I suspect that they went out of the building and then came back in again, making sure that they had Old Bag there so that they had a third party present who wasn't complicit. But at the same time, maybe...
I don't know, she's the perfect one.
Yeah. What the script we found in the studio for her. Good point. It was, wasn't it?
She was all like, go find it.
She was all like, oh my god, my script is fucking gone, fucking find it, and we fucking did.
What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Press harder or back off? Oh, press harder, fuck it. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, you could have put Hammer in that costume. It's Sal Manella's help. Oh my god.
You just knighted him.
Sir Manella!
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy? The witness will continue her testimony.
The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent.
I love the fact that nobody's using Penny's name.
No, right?
Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
This is where Penny's not actually the assistant.
Mm.
And she's just like a random imposter who's just hanging around in here. And the assistant's actually like a small dead boy that isn't... you know what I mean? Like, normally that's what... If everyone's just saying, oh, like, oh yeah, the assistant... I mean, I think they've said her before as well. But if anyone... I mean, normally, I would assume that if nobody's actually saying her name, the person that we've been introduced to is not the assistant. We just assumed they were. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Remember what?
You are my son, and the true king of the Pride Lands. Sorry. There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. I'm just gonna press harder, I don't care. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his Steel Samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. I think he kind of does. He's pretty big and Powers looking, but okay. We also often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
What?
You fucking what? Like, huh?
Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue.
Huh?
I mean...
immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. Did I read that line already? I have no memory of reading it. Wow.
Hold on. Oh, I can't cycle to people here. Are you serious?
Can't you?
No, I can only present. I can't.
Oh, gross.
Actually, yeah, I want to say.
Like, I don't, yeah, we just didn't see him. What?
This giant man.
Yeah, he's quite distinctive looking, isn't he?
Like, do we still have the photo? There we go. Oh no, wait, that's not the photo. No, they took the photo. They took my photo away.
They took a photo of the
of the fight.
Rude.
Wow. What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey Nick, why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. The security lady, old bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying, "He did it!"
Old bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going towards the studio.
Right, the Steel Samurai. It's not. I'm just gonna keep yours hard, I don't care. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact.
That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Amer.
Huh. I don't think there's anything in there I can use.
I asked to be left out of the proceedings.
You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise.
If you have enough money.
Yeah, exactly. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot of riding on. There must have been a lot of riding on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
The script and your direction notes.
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all. What? That doesn't make sense.
No.
She didn't know there'd been a murder, allegedly. Before she went to Studio One, she knew. I mean, obviously she did know because. But yeah, bitch, didn't think that one through, did ya? Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Phoenix.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue.
Phoenix, Your Honor. I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Thank you for being awake, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth, the only person in this courtroom paying the fuck attention. Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means?
Oh my god, Phoenix!
Phoenix! She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
Dude, is Edgeworth going to win the trial for us?
I think, yeah.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you have just said.
Phoenix. Phoenix.
It is a reasonable observation.
Phoenix, no. Sorry. Okay, breathe.
However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
Phoenix right. Phoenix won.
Why is this sending me? I didn't even... People are going to think we have those brownies. Thanks a bunch. I don't even have brownies.
I want brownies. I don't want weed brownies, but I want brownies. I'm always like this, Your Honor. Oh. Okay, breathe and then do the Saki voice. Breathe and then do the Saki voice. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I need to take a moment of why did they make the right hand side of his collar is just
that's not good. Oh, what did the original one look like? Okay, stop that. Stop it. Stop.
What?
What? No, me, that voice. Stop it. Stop. This phoenix is not ready yet.
Can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
Canst thou not? What should I say? Buff! Oh my god, we've got so far into this case. Come on, where is it? Where is it? So the proxy
It's all that smoking she does. Kids, this is why you don't smoke.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of guilt is this?
Gay court.
Gay court. Marriage! No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I done a murder. Oh no, his color actually looked really fucky in the original too. But I think they made a pixel choice where they had the fabric kind of coming over.
Oh yeah,
and then
that's
I think
fine.
his cravat was coming over it as well. Like it looks a little fucky, but it's fine. This is just the worst. I knew that Amel was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. So I left him behind. That's not what you fucking said, bitch.
How did you know about the injury? Yeah, nobody knew about it. There was a whole thing.
Yeah.
How
did I know? Yeah, exactly. Like, the only person who knew was Oldbag because she was there. Sol.
He wasn't
there. He was
there.
not there. He wasn't. He told me.
Sal, the director.
He wasn't there. You have to find something to peg this on her here. Oh, everything we've done till now will have been wasted.
I mean, everything Edgeworth has done.
I like that I read that. In the word...
I heard, you know.
I'm gonna do my human call. Oh, I'm so wasted. I'm so wasted. I loved it was the Dryads, right?
It was the Dryads.
Yeah. I'm hunting humans. I'm gonna do my human cry. Those Powers who was injured, not Hammer. Wait, what? Fuck, I hadn't even registered that. Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Yeah!
Shit!
I keep getting them mixed up.
Yeah, same.
So...
Yeah, Hammer was fine.
Yeah. I mean, he was injured later.
Yeah.
By you, Vasquez! Vasqueezy juice.
Yeah, the guy we're defending was injured. That's why there was the whole thing about having a limp.
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
Steel Samurai
with
costume.
the samurai costume, yeah.
And why the person who was wearing it must have known because they were faking the same limp.
Faking the same limp. And not because they were like falling over the fucking trouser legs or whatever. No. That would be too obvious. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
I believe in you, Phoenix.
I was with Sol.
Hold on, yeah, that's we went through that. Your system's there.
Okay.
And Powers showed up.
Yeah, no, Powers had the sprained ankle. I just completely missed that. Good job. Good job.
I knew the Hammer was injured, but he wasn't.
Yeah, no, Hammer was not. Did we actually press her on that yet?
Yeah, that was literally.
Did we press her on that?
That was literally what we just did, but let me check here.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, how did you know about the injury?
Yeah,
And she's like,
okay.
oh, how did I
didn't know you, Sally told me. Yeah, my bad. I was not paying attention. I'm so sorry. Why would they go to Studio 1 anyway if there's no rehearsal? Yeah, exactly, right? So stupid. Well, I guess maybe she went there just to tell everybody else who was supposed to arrive at the rehearsal that they shouldn't come.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, does it, really?
Let's go start presenting some stuff at her. Like, do we wanna...
Show your badge. That'll strike the fear of dog in her.
Also, she took the fucking photo. Why did they take the fucking photo from me? Like, I can be like,
You're not
it wasn't...
allowed the photo anymore.
I'm gonna have to show this one, aren't I? Like, dragging one leg.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this one. Oh, is it the good one? You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny?
Like funny or funny weird?
I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
What? What is actually happening to her leg in that picture?
I know, right? It's kind of weird, like, pushed back.
I didn't look and then... Yeah.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Well, yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
You're right, it was a flashback. Pretending?
Oh yeah, you're
that
right.
One. Yeah.
I keep forgetting it's a flashback, and I keep thinking this is a photo.
It's because it doesn't have the wibbly edges, and it doesn't go when it loads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One person was injured in a run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr.
Later,
Hammer.
another person was run through. But, sorry.
Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning.
Oh, he was? Oh, okay, my bad.
He would have known it had... he would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you heard Mr. Manella wrong. It's like, you saw Hammer limping. Yeah, we're gonna go with you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah, and when was he doing this?
Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly.
I like how we're basically just tag teaming this.
Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you?
Of course. Isn't this the case before the one where Edgeworth gets
I think so.
convicted of a murder? So we're like proving that he actually does... Like, we're starting the tradition of proving that he cares more about justice than he actually cares about being on the prosecution, even though he's so... Yeah. So that we know that he actually wouldn't have done it because justice... I don't know. Carry on.
You met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. And that's why you were confused. And that's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have Order.
Witness, can you refute this claim? No.
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive.
It'd be so annoying that even the prosecution wants her convicted, right?
Why would she have killed the victim?
It's a cigarette smoke. Everyone just wants it out.
If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? We can totally prove it.
I feel like...
Okay, I have proof.
What?
And I'll show it to you.
Do we have proof?
I don't know, but I'm gonna try.
What about the murder photo from back in the day?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, the
so.
accident involving him.
I think
Like,
so.
I guess he was maybe,
Yeah, like, you know, he was a witness, like,
yeah, exactly, blackmailing her potentially
I
because
suspect-
she's the one who covered it up.
I suspect so, when she was trying
He
to
was just like, I want better roles. Look, see, I can be the Steel Samurai too, or
Yeah.
something, I don't know. Or he was actually going to murder her or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
this is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago.
It's always 5 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Well. Ironically enough, that accident is it precipitated?
Precipitated.
Yes. Thank you! Mr. Hammer's fall! Difficult words. His fall from stardom.
Ba-ba-ba-bum! His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes. Undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Reveal evidence.
I think it was. Do I think it was self-defense? Do I think it was self-defense? Because I mean, he obviously planned to go in the Steel Samurai costume. He faked the limp. He put sleeping pills in Powers as food. Like he was going to her.
Was he trying
So
to murder
I think,
her?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I genuinely think she had no motive and there was a certain amount of self-defense involved because she was the only thing keeping him back, I guess, because she was the only person otherwise who knew about it, I reckon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood, yeah. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense.
Yay! What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
Your Honor? Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and he stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill De Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years.
Grr. Grr. Arg.
So, you did it. Sorry, you did do it, didn't you?
Yes. I am guilty. It was me.
Someone call an ambulance.
There's blood everywhere.
Oh.
We're too late. I don't know.
Ah, Miss Vasquez.
What? What happened here?
Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel.
Manuel!
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm.
No! No! How could this?
It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and...
No! Manuel! Manuel!
Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez.
No!
Please. Oh,
Please! Please don't die! Please! No, we have no idea who's talking. Sorry, we just assumed.
Yeah.
I feel like that's maybe, I don't know.
and now we're just back to chill. No, okay.
Yeah, it does seem like she liked him quite a bit, because I feel like
Yeah,
contextually that did sound,
Yeah.
whoever was doing the stupid voices.
yeah.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's the Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. We couldn't have done it without Edgeworth, though, because
No, right?
you Phoenix, sucked.
Edgeworth didn't even, I mean, he was the only person in this court who was not sleeping. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty!
Woohoo! Where's my
Fireworks!
fireworks?
Confetti.
Only silly confetti.
This man does not stand out.
fireworks.
No.
I was promised. No, he doesn't stand out at all. He blends into the background splendidly.
That is all. The
You also
court
after fireworks, right, Kinano?
is adjourned.
Fireworks. Pew 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 pew.
Okay, I'm gonna take a second to stand up though, before we continue.
Stand up for your rights.
What?
What? It's a song. Get up, stand up.
Is it?
Stand up for your right. Yeah.
What's from?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, I see.
It's like vintage and shit, innit? Hang on, I'll look it up.
Shit.
I'll look it up. Nobody has rights in England anymore. Very correct. We all failed to stand up for them.
Ha! Ha ha! Ha!
It's a song by Bob Marley, you uncultured swine.
I knew that.
He wrote it after witnessing poverty in Haiti. Haiti? Haiti. How the fuck do you pronounce that? I've heard so many people say it, but I don't think I've ever said it once before in my life, ever.
What?
Haiti.
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 Yeah, what is it
Haiti.
actually? Because of course in Dutch we call it
Haiti.
Haiti, but which can't be right.
Mm. Oh. And he sang I Shot the Sheriff. I did not know that.
Oh. Sorry for the break. My shoulder is messed up. Because I did too much art. So I need to take it easy.
Yeah. Socket's been ripping herself to shreds.
People told me this is how to get shredded and they lied.
Oh, it's funny and I'm cross with you. Ha 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 ha. Hi, 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 hi. To shreds, you say. Indeed. I don't know how it's spelled. It's bad. Where in the shoulder does it hurt? Draw us a diagram. That's right. Make her do more art, you insensitive swine. There's no break for this child.
It is the entire shoulder joint.
She's persecuted, you know.
Yeah, that's me.
Persecuted. And it's definitely because you drew too much and not because you did too much fishing on the moon.
I haven't been able to fish for over a week.
That's
it can't
true.
be the fishing anymore.
Or alternatively, it's actually your shoulder is pining for the moon. It wishes to return.
Oh my god. And this is really tragic. My PC is currently so bad. Like, whatever the problem is, I can't even fish in 14.
It is quite dismal.
The lag is too bad. The judge is standing the wrong way around. Hold on.
So who among us has been fallen afoul of orbiting way?
Oh, hold on.
Whoomst.
That's,
You got 3 mechs. No, or did you? Did you? No, you
I
did.
got 2 mechs.
You got 2 mechs, then I got a mech.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember now.
Hold on. I'll just.
And then you
This
sold
entire,
my mech,
this
and I
entire
bought
area
one.
here.
Yes.
This, and then all the way down the arm. And the rest of my.
I only just realised what you're doing.
This is a serious problem.
This is too much.
This bit here too. So basically, this entire arm is just agony. So yeah, that.
Oh,
Now I'm gonna gently poke the judge in the head some more.
that's also where it hurts, right?
Yeah, the brain box, but that's where it always hurts.
Oh,
Alright.
I was not prepared for that. Thank you. It's good that you have something that points so effectively.
It's very convenient. Anyway.
Never say
Thank you,
that
Gun
we're not
Doodles.
comedy gold.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You can use it multi-purpose.
Unironically, this is an injury I've had since like I was age 18, and it's because I played too much WoW.
Yeah.
Like my elbow started to hurt, and I went to the GP, and he was like, "Yeah, you need to not game so much."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, okay."
She played World of Warcraft too deeply and
Yeah.
too greedily.
And
And
I
also then failed to take her vitamin D.
yeah, I
And
didn't
when
take
she
my
fails
vitamin
to
D.
take her vitamin D, her muscles shrivel up.
Yeah, well, this is a stupid island with not enough sun. What can I do?
Well, you didn't have to come here.
Yeah, well, anyway. Shall I return to the game?
Yes! Before I feel even more guilty for bringing you to this miserable island.
Now I'm trapped!
And now
I can never leave!
trapped. I'm sorry, okay? It was all sunshine and smiles when you came. It was not. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Rat.
Huh?
Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Show evidence?
Wugga?
Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because...
Oh, that one. Actually,
yeah, I think this one, right?
everything he's won. Yeah, he was tired of losing.
That's what I was thinking. It's
think.
like, yeah. It's because you were the Steel Samurai.
Yeah, because I was the Steel Samurai.
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
Yeah. I think I understand. They could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP. Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more.
What are you?
I mean,
you
he's
think
not
your
still
show's not
producer,
cancelled?
but okay. I can't wait to go back into that sweaty costume and... Yeah? Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick Edgeworth!
What?
Ah! Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Oh, yeah! I forgot that, of course, he'd be like... I mean, I don't know why I forgot.
Liar! No, he's...
No, he's not.
Phoenix, no!
Phoenix, no! Phoenix! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again. However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Wow,
okay, just admit it right out. Fun. Oh, sure.
Unnecessary feelings.
Yes. Unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix White. Don't ever show your face in front of me again.
Alright, Edgeworth.
Okie dokie. That's what I came here to tell you. That's with the phrasing here. Well, you see, Edgeworth's a widow.
They're pals.
They're pals. Just kiss already, right? Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend? Maybe your boyfriend? But friends, as if they're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick?
Okay, my
rivals who sometimes have sex in the office. Not that I know anything about that.
For now we are, I guess.
Really angry sex. Huh?
Oh, guys.
You finally got the starter you wanted after half an hour. Congratulations, Goose. I'm sorry it took so long.
I admire your resetting power. For some point, I was like, I'm looking up the guy.
Yeah, right. Same.
Okay, but who did you end up with? It's very important.
Yeah,
also, which mystery dungeon?
Yeah, which mystery dungeon and who's your chosen?
I'm trying to remember what I did last. I was Chikorita on my last one.
I was Eevee, I think. Yes.
Not Meowth.
No, I was Meowth the first time.
Did you?
The first time round, I was Meowth. So I went with Eevee this last time because I was gonna evolve myself.
Yeah. I really want them to re-release some Explorers of the Sky. The Sky is like the third one that we never got to play, but there was a darkness and.
That's cool. I've also decided that I am not the kind of person who can play Mystery Dungeon anymore.
No, you tried
Once I was,
to...
and now I'm just too tired and stupid. I have done this line, by the way.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Blue and Meowth. Meowth is so good, I love it.
The Meowth is, however, not good. I mean, Meowth is great, but Mystery Dungeon...
No, true. You don't think you can be Vulpix and that makes you sad? Yeah, no, true. You're joined by Kip of the Mudkip. That's adorable.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, like...
What did I have? I think I...
Cyndaquil.
What did I call them? Sniggles, I think. Probably.
I'm trying to remember what I was in... Ah, it's been so long. Huh?
I heard you like Mudkips. I heard you like Mudkips. Nobody likes Mudkips anymore like they used to. It's such a shame.
It's true. Mudkip has kind of fallen out of favour, hasn't it? Because everybody used to absolutely obsess with Mudkip.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
We now have Palday and Whoop.
Yeah. So good. Team Goobers, that's great. I love it. Mainly just noticing the sexual tension in the court. Yeah, well, she's young. Give it time. She also spent half the time not actually there.
Disassociating for her sister.
Yeah, exactly. Don't forget, she doesn't remember anything that happened when that happened. So she's just like, I mean, if Phoenix doesn't tell her about the sexual tension, do you think Phoenix notices the sexual tension himself? I don't think he does. Just like Edgeworth kept like rubbing his nipples at me. What do you think that means? Is it code?
Please read the line.
Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Edgeworth.
Oh. And so the curtain closed on another trial.
I like to think that Phoenix just turned his back on her and started narrating.
It caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh god.
I think that's so cool still, personally.
The same. Except for, well, the guy.
Yeah, I know. Maybe he's going to be less awful under somebody who isn't Ms. Vasquez.
Yeah.
Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? Oh, it's like living with you.
Oh, shut up!
We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it. Okay, but like...
Powers as the Pink Princess, please. No, right?
Oh my god,
he would be great
yes.
as the Pink Princess. Don't worry, y'all. I'll save you.
I mean...
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. Oh, dear. That's amazing.
I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real world powers.
Oh my god. They're married, Maya. They were married. I think the divorce... Divorce? I think the divorce was pretty bad.
Turn about goodbye, Samuel. He got a terrible migraine. A brand new episode has been added. Oh fuck, the bloody parrot! Oh! I don't remember the case, but I remember the fucking parrot. This is not good in HD.
This is some MS Paint bullshit. Is that literally...
About that,
oh,
yes, sorry,
sorry.
it's autoplaying.
15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered.
You've suffered.
But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge!
What? Bang.
Merry Christmas!
Oh shit, it's the Christmas! It's the day before Christmas time!
Jingle bells Edgeworth smells. Somebody fired a... Oh, wait, hang on. He has to be related to Mr. Naruhodo because he picked up a gun.
That looked the most like Edgeworth. Like,
Yeah.
of all the artwork.
All the artwork. Now I have to go find it in pixels. What an animation.
Yeah.
No, right? It was so beautiful. This is so classy. Wow. Where's me pixel art's gone? There it is. That's my tab.
You found your pixel art?
No, I found the tab.
Oh.
Honestly, get it right. Words, will powers. Oh my god, that really wasn't as bad. Oh my god. Look, that... I mean, the boat art was actually quite pleasant.
Yeah.
Rather than whatever the fuck MS Paint
Yeah.
water with, like...
Uh-huh. Ach, dogs, so needy.
Pardon me? What's that?
Dogs, so
Who's
needy.
dogs? Wait, what?
Kunada's Yorkie.
Oh, your Yorkies going around demanding cuddles. They are needy, aren't they? I didn't read that. It looks actually pretty reasonable, but still
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
But that was the most, like, I think, the artwork I've seen so far. Maybe that means that the artwork will get slightly better as we go on. What do you think, Socket Wrench?
No.
Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls. Dare I ask why?
Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one.
Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters.
Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Oh, darn.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
Good idea.
So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake Nessie proves to be a hoax.
Nobody's proved that.
The locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Yawn. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change?
Nick, the water pressure's kind of low in that shower.
Oh, that is something to cry about, Maya.
That is, I would cry too.
You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Good idea, Nick.
Apparently, Feyblood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Dun-dun-dun.
Strange occurrences continue in the Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder!
Murder!
Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 25. 24, but you know, whatever. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor, known for his skills and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Dude, is it not alleged? Have
Yeah,
these freaking
right?
news presenters never heard about alleged?
Alleged. Apparently libel laws are not strong in Phoenix land.
Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like...
Nick,
Yipes, Maya.
the fireman yelled at me when I called him.
We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth.
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a suspect. In a murder.
What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How?
I don't know.
Let's go find out, Nick.
Like, I go like, examine. Talk. What to do?
Phoenix. My husband!
Well, what should we do?
What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene.
You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Okay, fine. I'm not even gonna just present it. You know, I think it's developing a nice luster.
I'll look at your badge later, Nick. We've got work to do.
I suppose you're right. worth it. Okay, we're gonna move. Well, shall we first go to the detention center?
Yeah, let's go.
Do you think he's out of it? December 25, detention center, visitors room.
Merry Quimby's, bitch.
I wish they'd put like a Christmas hat on the guard.
It would have been great, wouldn't it? They haven't even got any decorations in here. What kind of prison doesn't even have Quimbus decorations? A lousy one. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we?
I guess it comes with the territory.
I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Merry Christmas, Phoenix!
Why is he in his fucking suit?
Well, he didn't take it off, bruh. He was wearing
He sleeps in it?
He was wearing it under his coat, bruh.
Yeah, fair.
Bruh.
Hey, Edgeworth, come back!
Did you just walk in the room, see us, and then just bugger off again?
Yep.
What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. The suit stays on during sex, I guess. We would have to ask Phoenix.
Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? What?
Were you in a good mood when you were
yeah,
here?
thank you.
Maya. So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you.
Yes, you do.
Wow! Actually, he's right.
God. I hoped you wouldn't come. Edgeworth, huh? I didn't want you to see me. Not like this.
I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me.
Handcuffs not doing it for you then, Phoenix.
What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened.
Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh, we're going to help you. That's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous.
Sorry?
You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Did we have a button that does like hearts on screen and that one romance music they always use for that framing? Oh my god, you're right. It would be beautiful. That like sweeping, soaring orchestral music where it's just like I can't bring it to mind, but I hear it in my head. You know?
But we definitely need the little hearts everywhere.
Definitely, like the fuzzy, like
yeah, the typical like
overlay type thing for sure.
Yeah.
Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience! Call it the fruity button. Yep. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? Why am I the one choking on my own?
Court Lake time. The murder took place at Court Lake, correct?
Yes, late last night.
The lake is
Phoenix is too busy having hot eyes, Maya. Yeah, hot eyeballs.
The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there?
I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really. Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that?
I'll tell you later. Why would Edgeworth talk to us?
Your attorney's badge?
Edgeworth, let me defend you.
Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Just a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down.
What?
Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty.
I don't believe it.
Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You, in particular, I cannot ask to do this. The badge actually did finally have use. I know, it's a Christmas miracle, quite literally.
Oh! Let's go find Gordy! Oh! I see this image and I get terrible flashbacks. I'm starting to think this game kind of traumatized me in some places.
Did you not have fun? This is where it happened.
I did have fun, but sometimes I did get stuck because also
Yeah.
I am fucking stupid.
That's a mood. I am also, yeah, to be fair, I got stuck so badly in this game, like, embarrassingly often.
Yeah, Gord Lake is in the middle of this park.
I can see some police walking around in there.
Questioning people, probably.
Probably looking for Gordy. Oh, I'm sorry. Home. This place does look bleak. It is in the middle of winter, though. Although I want to know what the trees in the background are doing.
They kind of look fleshy.
Because in the front, they're bare. In the back, they don't look evergreen, and yet they're evergreen.
Yeah,
Those are deciduous shapes with evergreen.
I think they're covered in flesh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I
don't
believe
know,
you.
man. Nothing about this looks natural, and
No.
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
it
Those
does-
are cursed people.
They are. It does very much look like cursed people trees, for sure. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Oh, no! I'm in danger. Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything?
Sorry, sir. Nothing.
Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double.
But sir,
No.
there weren't any clues.
No! If you don't give me clues on the double, then you gotta prepare for trouble!
That's why we arrested an attorney, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry.
It's clear, sir.
Shut up! Just you try saying that again!
I like how loyal Gumshoe is to Edgeworth. It's so
Yeah.
sweet.
Oh, it is quite cute. I'll make you sorry if you do! So just get out of my face, pal!
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Pew! Oh! Hey, you're that Harry guy! Harry Butts!
Right. Phoenix Wright. Will you ever learn my name?
And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating?
Well, yes, I suppose.
Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! That just means this man get higher pitched every time I voice him.
Just a wee bit. He's just really, really pent up right now
It's
because
true.
Edgeworth is like arrested.
Yeah. That's the one. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Scary.
What happened? Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here?
Huh? You don't know, pal?
No.
Wow, okay. Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds, lawyer.
Head in the... Huh?
Never mind. I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on God Lake. In that boat were 2 men.
We're just practicing for when we eventually get to the other game.
I know. One of those men shot the other with a pistol.
Bang!
Bang.
Sausage fingers.
And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth.
This man doesn't look like he understands what a gun is. He looks at us like, what's this?
A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. Why do these people keep picking up guns? Stop it! Did Thingamy? Or he also did, didn't he? Yeah, he
Van
fucking
Zieks also
Van Zieks
picked up a
also
gun.
picked up the gun. Why do these people keep picking up the guns? They should start teaching that in lawyer school. First rule of lawyer school: don't pick up the gun. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake.
A witness? Oh, let's first
He
ask
was
about
trying
the...
his new camera. It wasn't a camera. Wow, the flash on this one is really loud for some reason.
So, who was this witness?
Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow.
Was there only that one witness?
Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Does that mean it's Christmas Day? I had just remembered what day the 25th of December is.
Uh-huh.
Wow, I didn't even think courts operated over Christmas. I thought they all shut down.
Well, I guess not when there's murders.
Not when we're pals. At this point, perhaps it is a joke that in each game, one case has to be about at least one person picking up a gun, even. Yeah, I think it has to be. It's got to be a thing, like, because, I mean, it's kind of a running joke that the prosecutor also gets convicted of a crime.
Yeah.
In a way.
Mm-hmm.
So. Wait, saw, it's Christmas Day. Bang! Bang. He wasn't a pal. Still, we're being thorough.
Oh wait, is this the first case with Van Karma?
What? No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ugly old man Van Karma.
No. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. Maybe Gordy saw it. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oof.
Oof.
There's actually quite some dents on this controller now.
Oh no, is it from when I knocked it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oops.
It's okay.
Whereabouts? I'm so sorry.
It's the side here. Like...
Oh, that was not the controller I knocked down. It was the Animal Crossing one I knocked down.
Oh, you also knocked this one down.
No. No, I didn't.
Picked it up.
No, it was the Animal Crossing one I picked up.
Okay, well.
That's why you were like, it's not like it's an antique or anything. Because it actually is an antique.
Mm.
Yeah, no, sorry. That wasn't the one I knocked down.
Then something else knocked it down. My bad.
Terry. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Wait, I'm the main detective guy getting murdered in the things throughout all the games?
No, not pal. No, it's okay, because there's a game with Gumshoe and I also said Van Zieks. Oh, if only that would be so good.
Van Zieks would want to
shit.
kill himself, however, Joe. He'd be like, no.
That's why it would be so good. Van Zieks, not Van Zieks. Oh my god, Edgeworth! Edgeworth and Gumshoe have a game together.
2 games, I think.
2 games? Okay.
I mean,
well, at least one of
his investigations has a lot of Gumshoe in it, yeah.
Yeah. Like the re-released one recently that they did. Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of PL. Don't worry. That's why I'm so concerned that I gave him this voice. Van Zieks already wants to kill himself. That's true. I think he goes through life wanting to kill himself. The only thing that keeps him propped up is his sense of justice. It's a triangle. If you've ever seen one, then yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Talk to Santa. Edgeworth.
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right. Who cares what the witness says?
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he is the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously.
Oh no.
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Legal polycule. I could get behind that. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Also, yes, Kunado, I am ignoring the in-laws.
God.
I actually missed it.
Yes, I had.
Oh! Well. I'm listening here. I would.
So you just said bylaws.
Okay, that's history moment.
Hoo-ha-hee-ha. Man, those brownies are really kicking in. The ones I totally didn't, wouldn't, don't. I
remember when my boss was like, "Do you want some?" I was like, "No, I do not want some." And then she's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yes, I am positive." Because like you could do a bit of relaxing. I'm like,
no,
woman,
like
woman,
don't. The implicate. I mean, it's just the ethics of that are so phenomenally wrong.
Yeah.
My mum told me a story once though when she was I say a kid, not a kid, obviously a young person, a youth. I think in her probably not late teens, but early 20s. Her and her brother and some of their hippie friends, because they were hippies. This was the 70s. They'd baked hash brownies, and they burned them. Because, they were already a little wacky. And my grandmother was a person who loved to bake. So she came in and she was like, "Oh, these brownies are burnt. You can't possibly eat them. Let me make you some new ones. They'll be so much better." And she couldn't understand why they insisted on eating these burnt ones. She's like, but wouldn't you rather have... I'm like, genuinely, I think a lot of people would be like, "Oh, she knew what she was doing." But no, my grandmother would never have. She would have been like, "They smell very strange." But yeah, yeah. My mother did a few drugs. Well, my uncle did most of the drugs. My uncle's dead now. Probably because of the one legal drug which he took a lot of. But yeah. Anyway, that's all. Like the hash brownies story. I think is that about as close as I've ever come to a hash brownie? No. One time my roommate did actually make hash brownies. And I was like, I will try one. And it did nothing but make me feel a bit sick.
That's usually same for me. It comes. I like later. My friend's like, "Do you have like ADHD?" I'm like, "No."
Oh.
And they're like,
It's more like, "Have you been diagnosed with ADHD?" Yeah. No. Do you have ADHD? Maybe. But yeah. Uncle once offered you weed as payment for physical labour. He insisted upon cash. On cash. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Can't provide brownies, but we could order you pizza and booze. I'm on a diet. A diet! I have lost 10 kilograms. Everyone is proud of me? Yes, good. Yay. More to go.
I'm no longer on a diet.
You are no longer on a diet because
I'm joining anyway.
You got down to a normal and good healthy weight.
That
for
was
a
already a
kobold.
normal and healthy
That's
weight.
2.5 faffs. Wow.
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 It's
I had a cat under each arm and half a cat. I actually don't know what happened.
like
But yeah, Tyria's.
it's
that's
4
5.
theories.
Yeah, 4.
Oh no, she gained weight. It's now.
Did she?
It's She used to be 2.7 something. And
Yeah.
she's now 3.
Oh, okay.
So it's 3 and a bit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes,
Hello.
she knows when we're talking about it. She's
Yeah.
staring at me right now, like.
Yeah. Okay. No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case.
Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid.
I suppose it would be if they have a witness.
We'd like to dedicate this drugs talk to Keith Richards, who, despite everything, is still with us. Yeah.
Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too! Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent!
I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said.
What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal! You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over.
It's not nice to eavesdrop while people are busy.
In the
Gumshoe.
bathroom. Right. Right.
Yeah, Maya, that's the correct response.
Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I.
Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
Detective Gumshoe, sir.
What? Find something?
No, sir. Not yet. But there was a call from the precinct even. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before I head back?
The autopsy report.
Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? We absolutely need the romance and hearts button for sure, even if we just get the overlay.
Sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal.
You're not coming back, detective?
Probably not, pal.
So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about?
Right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime.
People don't have phones.
Yeah, Maya has a phone.
So
Yeah.
actually people do have phones. What?
Yeah, but not everyone. It's not as normalized.
I guess.
Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey. Detective Gumshoe?
What?
We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around?
Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Oh, those fucking birds are back!
Where?
These are the same fucking birds that were tweeting around the studio. Oh, it's basically, I feel like we're being stalked with somebody with one of those little bird whistles. Like one of those with the little, like...
Yeah, I know the ones you mean. Maybe it's a setup.
Yeah.
Did read that line.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right, now let's get investigating.
But...
Chocobo summons Meteor. Yeah, it's the one. It's a chocobo following you at a discreet distance, and every time you think you see it out of the corner of your eye, it hides behind a tree and goes
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. The place is full of families picnicking on the weekend.
Isn't it a fucking crime scene?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it's just a general description.
Maybe, yeah. But no waterfall.
Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya.
Well, maybe they should fucking try.
I feel winter's chill from the bare-leaf trees today.
That's poetic.
What is it about winter that turns people into poets?
That's pathetic. I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
I see Maya's a mood.
Yes.
Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people.
We're very much channeling Mr. Naruhodo here. For a split second, I miss him so much.
Same. Phoenix is fine.
You know he's fine. I know he's fine, but Mr. Naruhodo had a certain kind of
Wait, does it say public beach?
Phoenix Plus. Sometimes public beaches are a thing. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
You
It
can
just
get
took me a second.
Beaches by lakes. You know-
No! Beaches are not next to lakes!
Yes, they are.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Every single time my brain's like, no. I know that they can be, but it's not something that exists in my nature. In my native country, even.
Yeah, you have entire places in the Netherlands that are beaches without water. You just don't call them beaches. You call them the high.
Yes, those are...
They're covered in scrubby, sharp grass and sand. They are beaches.
next to trees.
Next
and
to
forests.
trees and forests without water. That's what I said. Life's a beach and then you die. Your samurai dogs. The font is awful, but I'm kind of excited at the concept of...
I know, right?
Also, I like their little, trim and the wreath on there, but I am questioning the perspective on that stand.
Just a little bit.
It's a wee bit. It's just a tiny itty bead.
Look at the flesh tree. Isn't it a beautiful flesh tree?
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid. There's also a really weird short signpost from this angle.
Yeah.
Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake?
Also, this is the most empty trash can I've ever seen.
Maybe they just emptied it. Looking for evidence.
I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though.
Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand.
Samurai dogs.
I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great.
With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean,
Nope.
They have to use a clear bin bag due to the threat of terrorism. Yes. So clear, in fact, that I can't see any of it.
The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. I can't... Let me... Huh? Someone left
some poppers here. You pull the string.
And it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Sorry.
Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them.
Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right?
Was it that obvious? What is it with the last case involving somebody setting off some kind of firecracker or popper or...
Poppers, take them.
Actually, did they just pick up some poppers off a public beach
They sure did.
in a park?
Yeah.
Nick, if Maya finds some fun long white balloons, do not let her pick them up. Under any circumstances, do not let her pick them up.
Oh my god.
Police are pushing for us to be aware of a new wave of alphabet bombs. If one goes off, it could spell disaster. But Tish. though.
I suppose it couldn't hurt, unlike what is chat going on there. Huh? Where'd they go?
Into my pocket.
Poppers put into pocket.
Stop that! At once!
Poppers, a classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, it goes bang. That's very clue-worthy. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate.
Well, as long as the dogs aren't aren't half baked, as long as they're full baked, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the. No, I'm not gonna keep on. Yeah. Bang heart like a gun. We had this before. Exactly right. It feels like this is tradition. Like, is this gonna be some kind of thing where we see similarities, and we would have noticed them if we'd actually done this one first, and been like, oh my god.
I think so. Yeah.
Like, it's not lazy, it's an in-joke. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake?
Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here.
Wow, no way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape.
Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence.
Okay. If you have an argument at Christmas, it's best not to start taking sides. Potatoes don't rest well in your pockets.
A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and you eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this.
Just in case anybody's wondering, they do mean hot dogs.
Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. I would absolutely... Like, okay, as a European, I'm pretty sure that we would love to buy that and then eat it on a, like, crisp, cold day like
cold
this.
Day, yeah, exactly.
Sounds fucking amazing,
like that one time that we were eating at Wagamama, like when we were on one of our first dates in London, on, like, the bank of the Thames. I can't even remember where. But anyway, we were eating, and then, like, they had a big party of people come in, and we were sitting at the end of one table, and the waiter offered us fuzzy peach ice cream to go away, but it was the middle of winter, so we sat on the bank of the Thames on a bench, and we ate ice cream, and it was
ice lollies.
It was ice lollies. Sorry, yeah, my bad. Fuzzy peach ice lollies,
Uh-huh.
and it was bloody freezing, and it was some of the best ice cream I've ever had, because that's how food memories work.
Yeah.
I love that. I've never eaten a peach ice cream. I mean, like ice lolly, anything that's like been as good. But man, with the memories good. The cold just means you can save the dessert longer. Exactly. The worst time to eat ice creams in the summer when it's just dribbling everywhere. Terrible. Terrible. You hear samurai dog, you picture a dog wearing a samurai costume about to murder a guy. Yeah, because they're fighting. If the dog loses, he gets boiled and eaten on a bench. The jokes will continue until you go to bed. No, I think the jokes will be continuing in my head long after I've gone to sleep.
Yeah, I'm
going to wake up in the middle of the night screaming. You like my jokes, socket wrench.
Oops.
Isn't that Korean food? No! We're not doing that here.
Gourd Lake Woods.
Unless you mean fuzzy peach ice lolly, in which case maybe, I don't know. Probably. I like it here, Nick. Really? Do you? Because it looks pretty fucking abysmal. Oops. Bye-bye, knitting needle. I hardly knew you. Come back here. Yeah, No, I'm not reading it. I just won't be reading it. I won't read any of it. I will look at it. I will walk away. Look, someone's camping next to the no camping sign. Okay. Yeah.
They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder.
Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them.
Do you really think that wouldn't have occurred to... Okay.
There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent.
Wait, what if the sign said, "No setting tents on fire"?
I don't think they have signs like that.
Oh. What?
The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them.
Flesh trees.
This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. Kind of looks like a cube.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here.
And no rats have taken their food. No, right? These, like, the amount of food that gets left around unstolen for multiple days. Well, this is actually not that long, but still. Hey, Nick.
What? Don't tell me you're hungry again.
No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminium?
They didn't talk about that in any of the law books.
So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminium then?
I'm not having this conversation.
But they can.
This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise.
Wow, cool! Let's try it out! Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Nick!
Will you stop that?
Maybe it's broken?
Don't kick it! Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices.
But what then? These things?
The party poppers. Yes.
Seems that way. Well, it responded. Yeah? Hi, you! Get your hands off of that! Ink? What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now! There goes a whole roll of film! What? Huh? Sorry? Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. You'll know how much a roll of that film costs. I'll pay you back. What were you all thinking, setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. The one time that I didn't need to slip into my gumshoe voice. Oops. Your Tamagotchi needs feeding. I need to check mine, actually. The one time that I actually need a southern accent and I didn't do it.
Yeah, the one time.
I can't remember how to do my fucking accent. It's funny because I can do it like low pitched today in my head, but the second I try and get high pitched, it turns into PL. Isn't that stupid? Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. See? I know how y'all Yanks think. It goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I say those Southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. There we go. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Nick, help. And who are you now? Her chaperone?
Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends?
Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day.
Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film.
Watch it.
Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later.
I'm really sorry. Pal pilled, yep. You're suddenly hungry. That's the Tamagotchi's fault for sure. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry.
That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Let's first ask her about her name.
What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll.
I don't have anything to show her right now.
Except
so we're
that.
gonna-
Your
But
badge?
yeah, actually, let's
Let's show
present
your
the badge.
badge. Why not?
This is my badge.
Oh, badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive. Are you a cop or something?
I'm a lawyer.
What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. 'Cause I'll have you all know I'm a fighter, and I wrestled meaner looking things than you.
No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake.
A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead. Ask me anything you like.
Finally, some cooperation.
You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard.
Come to think of it, where did Maya get to?
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if... if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. Lotta heart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Sorry, my bad. Mighty pleased to meet you. I vaguely do remember her.
Same. Oh. I'm sorry for being a jerk, but I might have to call it a day because of my shoulder.
Is your shoulder
I'm
getting
really
bad and you
sorry.
Season up. Well,
Season up.
We'll start next Wednesday with Lotta over here.
I feel like a real jerk, but I really need to be careful.
No, it's okay. I don't think anybody's judging you, are they? For being no. Who wants to force Socket to keep playing the video game, even though she's seizing up and her arm might fall off?
Me.
Okay. Please don't find anything, and she's here with a camera that sets off with noise. Yeah, right. Sus. We are judging you, but we also don't blame you. Okay, I see, go Socket. See?
Yeah,
Everyone's
fine.
judging you, but you're not to blame.
No. My
No.
shoulder is.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll come back to this next week. It's a pretty good place to start from
I
as
think
well.
so, yeah. We won't twist your arm. Wait.
Or shoulder. I
Or
appreciate
shoulder.
this.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yes.
next week we'll play more.
Yeah, hopefully next
Wednesday.
week I will actually be mentally capable of
Yeah.
playing video games and talking on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Sorry about yesterday. We were both just basically practically falling asleep.
Yeah.
It would not have been a fun stream. We would just been like, contract. Yay.
Yeah, this is dreadful. I passed out.
You did. You did. She did. But not literally. Metaphorically.
Yes.
She fell asleep.
Yeah.
Well, next week we go send you weed brownies. Who knows? No. I mean, you can send all you like, but they're not getting consumed. I
No.
don't need weed brownies.
You can send me regular brownies, they'll take
Yeah,
that.
brownies are good. Yeah, for sure.
Man.
I don't need drugs. I'm high on life.
Man.
Always such a stupid phrase or saying. Anyway, yeah. Do you have anything you want to say?
No. No. No, thank you for joining.
You don't want to apologize to your public for calling it early? Don't want to issue an apology to all the nice people who you are letting down, disappointing.
I already apologized.
Wait, we have lives? No. No. Maybe metaphorical ones.
Yes.
I do it again, damn you. Yeah. That is... that's a quote.
That is 100% correct. That is definitely me.
It's true.
to you the honors.
Oh, you want me to do the thing? Okay. Thanks for coming to our stream. Don't forget, keep the card in your heart. Because we haven't got an omnibus anymore, it burnt.
We know what's in Phoenix's heart. Is it? Well, yay!
Always follow the kobold motto. Live, laugh, loot. Objection! And until next time, I hope you'll be well. Good night.
Night night.